Did you know that as you scroll through your feed, you might be drifting further from your true self? Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." In the world of social media, this truth is more relevant than ever. Every notification, every endless scroll may be stealing away your ability to live in the present. Today's video will uncover the hidden traps of social media, understand how it can draw us away from a meaningful life, and most importantly, learn how the wisdom of the ancient Stoics can give us the tools to reclaim control over our digital lives. Are social media platforms bringing you closer to the life you want, or are they just distracting you from what truly matters? Imagine this. You wake up, reach for your phone, and before even getting out of bed, you're already scrolling through your feed. It's not a conscious choice, it's just a habit that quietly set in. Studies show that 79% of people check their smartphones within the first 15 minutes of the day. What seems like a simple routine is actually shaping your mind and emotions in ways you might not realize. Social media platforms are designed to capture your attention. Every like, comment, and notification triggers the same pleasure center in the brain. It's a mini reward system that keeps us coming back for more. Without noticing, you can spend hours caught up in a dopamine-driven cycle. It seems harmless, but think, how much time do you spend in endless scrolling that adds nothing to your life? How would you feel if you could use that time in a more meaningful way? Stoic philosophy warns us about the dangers of losing control over ourselves and our choices. Epictetus taught that it is not events that disturb us, but our opinions about them. On social media, we constantly react to external stimuli, opinions, comparisons, distractions, without reflecting on the impact this has on our lives. Every time we pick up our phones without a clear purpose, we hand over our decision-making power to algorithms designed to keep us engaged for as long as possible. Now ask yourself, how do you feel after spending hours on social media? Do you feel like you've spent your time well, or do you feel like you've wasted hours that you'll never get back? Deep down, we all know the answer. At first glance, social media seems harmless. It offers us countless benefits, connection with friends, constant entertainment, and even business opportunities. But beneath this veil of convenience lies a carefully crafted structure that keeps us hooked. Have you heard of the concept of FOMO, the fear of missing out? This feeling drives millions of people to stay connected all the time, afraid of missing a piece of news, an update, or even a simple like. This is the first trap, constant anxiety. Every new notification triggers a sense of urgency. And when we open social media, we move from one notification to another, from one picture to a video, from one comment to an ad, until an hour has passed without us even realizing it. And what do we gain from it? More often than not, nothing but more anxiety and less time. Another major pitfall is social comparison. As we scroll through our feeds, we are bombarded with the best versions of others' lives. We see perfect bodies, exotic trips, successful careers, and we start comparing ourselves, often subconsciously. We fall into the trap of believing we're falling behind, that we'll never be good enough. But as the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius reminds us, true happiness is in doing what's right, not in seeking external approval. On social media, we are constantly in search of that approval, likes, comments, followers. But does that truly fulfill us? These problems intensify due to how social platforms are designed. Social media operates with algorithms that manipulate what you see based on your interactions. This creates information bubbles, spaces where we only see what we already agree with or like. This isolation of ideas not only narrows our worldview, but also makes us lose the habit of dialogue, critical reflection, and empathy. And here lies the essential question. How can we live authentically in a world that constantly distracts us, compares us, and molds us to act in ways that profit the platforms rather than benefit ourselves? Now that we understand the power of social media and the hidden traps, let's look at how Stoicism can help us regain control and, more importantly, lead a more conscious and fulfilling life. Here are some Stoic solutions you can start applying right now. Step 1. Control what's under your control. The Stoics always remind us of the importance of focusing on what we can control. Epictetus teaches, it's not events that disturb us, but how we interpret them. Social media is full of distractions and stimuli, but the power to decide how we respond lies in our hands. A practical way to apply this principle is to set clear time limits for social media use. Define specific times of day to access platforms and use tools to limit screen time. The next time you find yourself mindlessly scrolling, ask yourself, is this under my control, or am I just reacting to what the algorithm wants? This simple reflection can help break the distraction cycle. Step 2. Practice Stoic mindfulness. The Stoics promoted mindfulness long before it became popular. Marcus Aurelius advised, focus on making the present work. In the digital world, this means being fully present in every online interaction, avoiding mindless, purposeless scrolling. Every time you open a social media app, pause and ask yourself, what is my purpose now? If there's no clear intention, close the app. For instance, instead of opening Instagram without thinking, open it with a specific purpose, like seeking inspiration or learning, and leave as soon as you've achieved your goal. This way, you take back control of your online time. Step 3. Develop the habit of daily reflection. Seneca said, nothing except time is truly ours. A great way to apply this lesson is by creating a habit of reflecting at the end of each day. Take 5 minutes to ask yourself, how did I use my time today? Did I use social media to my benefit, or did it control me? This practice will help you develop critical awareness of social media's impact on your life. For example, you might realize that you spent more time on social media than you'd like, and by reflecting regularly, you'll become more mindful and adjust your actions. Step 4. Practice digital detachment. Stoicism teaches us the importance of detachment. This means not being emotionally dependent on things outside our control, including the validation we seek on social media. A practical exercise is to turn off notifications, yes, all of them. This eliminates the constant call to distraction and gives you more control over when and how to engage online. If you find yourself compulsively checking your phone, try leaving it in another room for a few hours, enforcing that digital detachment. Over time, you'll find you don't need external validation to lead a full, purposeful life. Step 5. Strengthen purpose in online interactions. One of the Stoic maxims is to live in alignment with our nature and purpose. So why not apply this to social media as well? Every time you interact online, ask yourself, am I acting in line with my values and goals? This might mean following accounts that inspire you, sharing ideas that reflect who you truly are, or engaging in conversations that add value. For instance, if you notice you're interacting with content that doesn't add value or distracts from your purpose, clean up your feed by unfollowing accounts that aren't aligned with your values. Step 6. Strengthen real connections. Last but not least, remember that social media does not replace real human connections. Stoicism teaches us to value true relationships. Make a conscious effort to be present with those around you. If you find yourself spending more time on WhatsApp than in face-to-face conversations, try setting your phone aside during meals or gatherings with friends. As Marcus Aurelius said, enjoy the company of those who share your vision of the good. Use social media to set up real-life meetings, foster meaningful dialogue, and build bonds that truly matter. Throughout this video, we've explored the digital dilemma we all face daily. Social media, with all its promises of connection and entertainment, can easily become a trap that consumes our time, steals our attention, and drains our energy. But as we've seen, we don't have to be prisoners of these platforms. The wisdom of the ancient Stoics shows us there is a better way to live, even in a world so full of distractions. Remember, you have the power to control your actions, your time, and your focus. By practicing what we've discussed today, controlling what's within your power, cultivating mindfulness, reflecting daily, detaching from external validation, and strengthening your real connections, you'll be taking back the reins of your digital life. It's not necessary to eliminate social media entirely, but to use it consciously and in alignment with your true values. Imagine how different your life could be if you spent the time you currently invest in distractions to build something that truly matters to you. Imagine waking up and, instead of reaching for your phone, starting your day with clear intent, free from the pull of incessant notifications. You'll feel more present, more in control, and above all, more connected to what truly gives meaning to your life. Seneca reminds us that life is not short, but we make it short by wasting it. Don't waste another second trapped in digital snares. Apply the Stoic lessons we discussed and see how your relationship with social media and with your own life can transform. If you've made it this far, you've already taken the first step toward a more conscious life aligned with your values. But true impact happens when you put this knowledge into practice. Now it's your turn. Disable notifications, set usage limits, and start reflecting daily on how you spend your time on social media. Leave a comment below sharing how you plan to put these solutions into practice. I'd love to hear your experiences. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Stoic Solutions Now channel to continue your Stoic journey with us. Here, we discuss how Stoic wisdom can help you live a more meaningful life in every aspect, from managing digital distractions to facing the biggest challenges of modern life. Let's transform how we live in the digital world together. Share this video with someone who could benefit from these ideas and keep practicing the Stoic lessons. Now is the time to act. Are you ready to take back control of your life?